guy, right, is upset because I sent his girlfriend text messages of him begging me, saying
Offset is fighting for his life. We all know that Cardi is the breadwinner. I believe she was the breadwinner back when they first got together.
Cardi B finna sue Offset for $1 million for trying to fuck in a relationship. And I don't blame her.
Hey y'all, today's video, we're gonna get into Miss Cardi B and Mr. Offset again. Cardi is saying this man will not leave her alone. Cardi is saying that this man is threatening to off her and off him, sending explicit tapes to her new boo. He got the cat, trying to control the cat. Now the cat done left and he just will not leave it alone. He won't let it go. And it's not even just the cat, it's that his money train is like finally waking up, finally leaving. It's crazy how a lot of the times, even myself will say like, oh, well, that she ain't got no self-esteem, she ain't got no self-love, she needs to leave that man alone. But some women really are in a situation, and we see it all the time because women be getting unalived by their men a lot. So that's why I don't play with domestic situations. But some women are ready to go and they are ready to leave, but it's like the man is the one that won't let them go because either they're threatening to unalive them, or another situation will be like, say a woman has this man kids, he's threatening to never, like, if he can't be with the woman, he's not going to be in the kids' lives, and she wants the man to, you know, have an active father. She wants her kids to have an active father. And he has a little girlfriend. The girlfriend is like playing with Cardi B too in the house, allegedly. And Cardi's like, why are you in my house? The girl like, well, you ain't been there in years. I don't give a, you know, it's still my daggone house. So Cardi is right about that. And of course, you know, when you dealing with a man like Offset, you do gotta like play it calculated because the man is crazy. Like I don't like, I know some people like, oh, he threatening her. Oh, he probably ain't serious. I don't take no domestic threats lightly. Always believe that person and just stay the F away from them. And allegedly, Offset is just going wild. He just going crazy. And he's like sending explicit tapes of him and Cardi B to anybody that she is dating. So it's like she can never move on romantically. And that's just not fair. Offset, he's a clown for that. But anyway, we got a lot to unpack. So let me do my disclaimer so we can get right into the video. Disclaimer, everything in this video is alleged. Everything in this video is a personal opinion. This video is protected under fair use. I don't know these people personally, so this is not a personal attack, and I didn't make this video to talk down on anyone. I just make great video essays with full backgrounds on celebrities, influencers, and reality TV stars. This is not T-Page, but I do kiki with my internet homie, so let's get into it.
Cardi's new relationship.
this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me and him having sex.
She claims that he sent the S tape of her to Stefan Diggs on Valentine's Day.
Way this man fucking ruined my Valentine's Day.
Reported by TMZ, Cardi B and Stefan Diggs got it out on Valentine's Day, and apparently this caused Offset to crash out. Audio Cardi B put out, she says that Offset claimed he was gonna delete himself and her.
This guy, right, is upset because I sent his girlfriend text messages of him begging me, saying he was gonna take away his life, begging me saying he's gonna take away my life.
She also claims that Offset and his new girlfriend, Melanie Jada, not leave her alone.
I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voice notes on my voicemails.
Claims that she told Offset's new boo not to be in the home that she purchased, and the girl said, why do you care about me being here? You haven't been here in 3 years.
This girl before, like, yo, I better not find out you in my house. This girl gonna tell me, why you care that I'm in the house? You haven't been there for 3 years.
I'm definitely on Cardi's side with this one. If I paid for a house, you cannot be in it if I don't want you to be.
Girl, how you gonna tell me why I'm mad that you in my house when that's my house that I bought? Are you okay?
This entire situation is also crazy. Cardi B was going off in the audio, saying how she was going to gather all of her receipts before she exposes Offset for all the crazy things he has done following them breaking up. Offset has been real silent, which means he has probably been doing some effery behind the scenes. Stefan Diggs has not spoken out about any altercation or situation he has had with Offset. Something tells me they have been exchanging texts back and forth.
And on top of him, like, texting the people that she's dating explicit videos of them, and side note, like, that's not nothing to be taken lightly on when a man does it and he sends it to another man, because no man that really loves a woman, really has like feelings for a woman, they don't want to, first of all, they don't even like picturing you or like another man smashing their woman. So let alone for him to see it, that is not cool. But on top of that, he is having some blogger like constantly hitting up Cardi B, constantly talking about Cardi B, constantly spreading lies intentionally about Cardi B. So it's like, Offset, now this not even just like a girl you was dealing with. This not just your baby mama. This is and was your wife, the mother of your kids. So you should be holding this lady at a higher regard, no matter how you feel about her. And you were the one that was wrong. You were the one that was cheating and dogging her. So when this lady hurts, when this lady is sad, she could be taking that out on your kids. A lot of women are not really in control of their emotions. So say like they get into with their boyfriend, they start being mean and snapping on their kids. So you need to stop. And then the blogger or the quote unquote journalists that are trying to be friends. Oh, I'm friends with this celebrity, or I'm friends with that celebrity. You should not be wanting to be friends with celebrities because that's gonna interfere with your work. Now you're not gonna be able to tell your authentic opinion about certain situations, or you never gonna be able to make a video about Cardi B, like the Cardi B friends. They don't want to make a video about Cardi B now. And it's like that's cutting into your bag. Nothing should cut into your bag. And then if you are intentionally lying, that's wrong. And it's like I would just stop talking about Cardi B. I don't care unless Offset is going to pay these bills for you.
Okay, Cardi B and Offset. That's my girl. So spare my girl. Go ahead. Don't spare. Just speak truth to power.
No, I was just saying I think Cardi B is a beautiful woman, right? And I believe she went into it choosing to have a husband and family, which is what she created.
Yes.
Cardi came in and said, I'm creating a family. I have no kids. I'm with Offset. You're my husband. We're having these babies. Offset came in already a baby daddy with baby mamas, with beautiful kids.
So he
created who he is in that marriage. That's called unequally yoked. So now, what is Cardi B? Say it, girl or not.
It'll make her a baby mom.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So again, right? Hold on.
Don't make me call my girl a baby mom because she got my number to call me. She said it.
Offset created who he was.
Do you believe men can change? Because even though he had kids before he got with her, I was very much like, don't know how that's going to go. But then when they got together,
he didn't change.
He didn't change. And I think for her, not speaking for her, she didn't want to be the baby mom. Got one kid, I'm off and on to the next. She stayed and tried to work it. Wait, what did you say?
Cardi was producing who she was.
No, but you also said that, what did you say, the person that said he waited 10 years, Michelle Obama said she waited.
10 years, I didn't know. For 10 years, she didn't like Obama.
But I'm saying, like, in your relationship with the person, when the person's doing things that you don't like.
You got to stay through it and process.
Yeah.
But if you're, listen, he chose Cardi, a woman who came with no kids, had never been married, was killing her career. So all we know is what she was producing was not that of a divorcee, not that of a baby mama. She came in producing fruit, harvest. She chose a man who already produced baby mamas, broken families, broken homes. She chose him. That's why we can't really blame him. And then he came and gave her what she chose from the beginning of when she chose the man.
Offset is the bitter baby mama that they always claiming that black women are. And I'm not saying that black women can't be bitter because we can. We're tired. But Offset, he don't even got no reason to be bitter. I do feel like sometimes it is a reason like, oh, okay, they bitter, but they got a reason. No, Offset, you have no reason. You drug this woman through the dirt. I feel like some men do get with women, especially successful women. They know, like I tell y'all all the time, men know how to pick their praise. They know how to pick like, oh, okay, that'd be a good victim. She's easy. She's gullible. She's going to fall for it. I think he was jealous of her, just kind of like DDG to an extent. I think he was jealous. I think he thought her and him getting together was going to like boost his career, and it did, but it didn't. It probably didn't boost him to the heights that he really wanted to be boosted to. Like when you think of Offset, I mean, some people think of the Migos, but I think of Cardi B's husband. And some men get with certain women to break them down because they're not happy where they are in life. We have seen this story time and time again. And that's why you should vet, and you always have to go into a relationship whole yourself. Like women sometimes, and I've done this probably a few years ago, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. Oh, I want this in a man. I want that in a man. On a Facebook status, or, oh, I'm single on a Facebook status. Like men see that and they know who is desperate right now, and they will definitely hit you up. So yeah, most definitely go into that relationship whole. Don't just go with this first guy that smiles in your face and shows you a little bit of attention. That's why I go so hard for my affirmation manifestation journal, because I just want women to like have that higher level of self-esteem, because like some people be like, well, it don't have nothing to do with you. It actually does. Like when it is a certain group of women who have this low self-esteem and just is desperate, they feel like they can, like the men feel like they can play that with all women, and it's definitely not the case. So I just want women to have their self-esteem on 10. Like, no, I deserve the best. I don't gotta go for a guy that I know he really don't even want me anyway. He's not doing anything good with me. He doesn't want to make me a wife, and I actually want to be a wife.
That she been with the Stefan Diggs dude. I guess like on Valentine's Day, he done took her out and the fans seen her. Like paparazzi peeped her and took all type of pictures and videos. So it's already been going around that they've been fucking with each other. Offset been done people. I guess just a couple nights ago, he was fed up and like. So this man Offset decided to go and send the Stefan Diggs tapes with him and Cardi B. What do you honestly think is gonna come from that? You think that's gonna make him want to stop Cardi B because of that? She already got what, 3 kids by you? Duh, he already know what y'all already been on. That's just some bitter ass shit to be on. Like how you sit up here and you had going on at home with Cardi B. Everything was perfect. Now you can't take what you done gave out. And now you finna overly have to pay for that.
And a lot of people look at Cardi B or like a Rihanna like they ain't doing nothing because they are not, they're not putting out music and that's what they known them for. You got to get out that mindset that where you start gotta be the same place that you land. Even like an Angel Reese, sometimes you use things as a tool to get to where you want. Like Love and Hip Hop or just music got Cardi B or like a Rihanna their exposure. But come on, content creation, influencing, it brings in a bag. Now everybody don't get paid, but the people that getting paid, they are getting paid. Like music ain't make Rihanna no daggone billionaire, you know what I mean? It was her business that did that. And I heard when you a singer, it's so many people that, or even a rapper, it's so many people with hands that's in your pocket. Of course you make money, but you probably only make 10% of the money. So I'm sure that they making more money influencing and like I said, Rihanna with her own business than what they was doing. So that don't mean they ain't making money. So don't think Offset got all the money. No, Cardi got all the money, and that's why he really mad. If he had money like that, and she was the star, so I can understand because men a lot of the time like whatever they saying online, no, they like being the breadwinner. If they could, they would. Most men, and then it's another 10% of men. They like, oh no, I like my woman that are like they like a boss chick like Tabitha Brown husband. I think that honestly does work for them. But most men, no, they like to be the head honcho. They like to be the head of the household, and I think that's really hurting Offset pride, and it did hurt his pride. But that is not Cardi B's fault. Offset need to get his emotions in check and just leave gracefully, leave peacefully. Like I said, that's the mother of your child. Have some respect.
Is the breadwinner. I believe she was the breadwinner back when they first got together. At the end of the day, we haven't seen a hit from Offset, Migos, since I was freshman in my first college. Honey, because I went to 2 colleges. That was the last time you had a hit. And the person that you ended up marrying and screwing over, though her career is uncertain right now because we don't know, because Cardi doing everything but an album, right? But the girl has managed to keep her money up. Like she's doing brand deals, she's doing endorsements, and she's doing these fashion events and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure she's getting paid, and money is good. Like Cardi is good financially. Let's be very clear. Just don't let the music stuff fool you. And to be honest, I wouldn't blame her if she never does an album again, because at the end of the day, like your name is already out there and you can pretty much just be an influencer or like a hip hop star that's just like doing brand. I don't know what Cardi's doing, child, but at the end of the day, she making money. Okay. And you're not. What you doing, Offset, is bullshitting and getting over her, messing with every Susie Q, Molly, Tina, and whatever you want to call it. Okay. And now she's at the point where I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm leaving you. She left your ass, and now it's crunch time. It's crunch time because you ain't got your damn cash cow on your side. Because we know you ain't doing nothing. The music ain't hitting. You ain't doing no brand deals. We see you in videos. I saw him recently on the Insta story, child. Big ass houses with empty spaces, no furniture. We know what that means, child. We know when a rapper child got a big ass house and they be doing videos, you see that house, they got no furniture. It's just nothing but just walls and floor. Okay. Let's be very clear on that. So it's getting you. This economy, okay, it is getting you. It's getting a lot of these rappers. Let's be very clear, no shade. But it's getting you. And it's getting at you the fact that she was able to find somebody.
Offset is definitely trying to tear down Cardi B's name to the point where no man is going to want to deal with her. Because personally, even if she really is not messing with Offset and hasn't been messing with Offset in years, personally, if I was a man or if I was Stefan, I wouldn't deal with her. For the simple fact, and like even with friends, like if I have a friend and her man is putting hands on her, she's not making no like inkling to leave, or like even a family member, I'm not going to deal with you like that, because they don't just get that person. A lot of the times they'll put hands on, like, unalive the best friend. They'll unalive the mother. Think about Jennifer Hudson's situation. So I don't really deal with people that are even in them situations. I might love you, but I love my life too, and I gotta stay away. So like, if I had a man, even if he was not dealing with his ex, I knew for sure I probably still wouldn't deal with him, because she would try to come unalive me. She would start tormenting me, and I don't need them problems. I don't like a relationship's supposed to be fun and happy. So like, he messing up her future relationships. And it does suck, and this is absolutely no shade, but Cardi B did choose him. Like, he was already a baby father. You can look at an Offset. I'm sorry. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but you can look at certain people. You can look at a man, oh, okay, he's going to be a cheater. I would look at Offset and just know, like, oh, he going to be trouble. He going to be a cheater. Don't this man got, like, tattoos on his face? Oh, my gosh. Like, and I'm not saying that every man with a tattoo on his face is bad, but that's like my thought. That's personally what my thoughts would be, just looking at him.
Months, I've been very quiet, but I've been going through a lot of stuff that I keep to myself. First thing first, this guy, right, is upset because I sent his girlfriend text messages of him begging me, saying he was gonna take away his life, begging me, saying he's gonna take away my life. I was mad. He's mad about that. Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me, of me and him having been dealing with for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he harasses me. He leave me voice notes trying to put my self-esteem to the ground. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voicemails on my phone. I told this girl, hey, why you I hit this girl up before. Like, yo, I better not find out you in my house. This girl gonna tell me why you care that I'm in the house. You haven't been there for 3 years. Girl, how you gonna tell me why I'm mad that you in my house when that's my house that I bought? Are you okay? FaceTime me with his girl. Mind you, yo, you've been harassing me and harassing the men that I've been dealing with for months already. You've been harassing my friends. You send people to get my friend beat up.
When you younger, you think that controlling-ish, possessive-ish is cute. No, that's the hugest, biggest red flag, especially when y'all just meeting like within like a month. That's not cute. What they say, them red flags that you ignore in the beginning, and I'm sure she's seen signs in the beginning, the red flags that you ignore in the beginning is going to be the reason why y'all end up having to break up in the end. You do want a man that love you, but being controlling, not letting you go, that's not a sign of love. That's the sign that you're going to end up, underneath the ground prematurely. And you have kids, so you got to play it smart. And like I said, this is not her fault. It's just she's in a bad situation right now. But like I said, like she had a mirror to see, like, the end of the result of this relationship, because he had already created multiple broken homes before he even got to her. And let's be honest, Offset dated up. So that, oh, I made you my baby mama, I won. It is some men, some low value men that think like that. And I mean, he kind of did win. It's like now she can't even move on, and she's ready to move on.
So Cardi B saying Offset crashing out again. Every time I hear something about Offset, I'm conflicted, I'm confused. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't he the one that cheated on Cardi? And I know people gonna be like, yeah, but Cardi cheated too, but wasn't that after he was doing what he was doing? So why is it that now he's threatening to bring harm to himself, threatening to bring harm to her, sending pictures of their intimate past relationship to her new boyfriends? Like, I don't understand what's going on. Offset right now is acting like one of those possessive, obsessed boyfriends that don't know when to let go and let the girl move on. And the funny thing is, he's been the one making songs about her. She hasn't said nothing about him yet. I mean, if you're going to crash out, bro, do it with dignity. Like, right now, you're looking like a lame. It's like, since we lost Takeoff, the Migos just ain't been the same, y'all.
She had this man, baby. She had really, like, I'm gonna be honest, not like exactly, but she did pull this man up from his bootstraps. Yeah, he might have been something, but he was nothing like what he was compared to how he is today. Like, she definitely elevated his career. She caught cases over this man. I'm sure she probably had to get this man threesomes for him to attempt to be faithful, and he really never was, because a lot of Sagittarius men, from what I've heard, they just cannot be faithful. That's not the man. Now, of course, I'm not talking about all, because I do know some great Sagittarius faithful men. But this is the reason why we vet ladies. Like, a man can, or even if you're a man, listen to this, a woman can ruin your life. So even if you're a man, you still supposed to vet certain things. Like, okay, I know I can't bring that. I can't bring her home. She fun, but I can't bring that one home. Or even like a girl, like if you still on that, oh, he fun, or I'm dating for fun, date for fun, but know who you can bring home and know who you cannot bring home. Because for real, Cardi B should have let him buy her a couple bags, couple purses, take him on a couple trips, maybe F him, and she should have kept him pushing. This was not a man, like, she seems like a family girl. She really does. So, but this was not the man that you can make. But I do feel sad for her because she already had, you could tell she already had self-esteem issues before she even met him. So he just, like, men can really, like I said, they sniff that and they can prey on that. So I do feel bad for Cardi B. Because she just picked the wrong guy, and it's not going to be no easy road. And then she got to deal with this man for years and years and years, really till she passed away. Because even when the kids turn 18, now you got grandkids. So it's like, it's going to be a never-ending battle. Hopefully he move on. Hopefully he move on. But let's be honest, some men never move on. It's like, women have a hard time moving on, but men really do. Like, and it's not even the fact that they still in love with you. They just like that, have that control over you. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you think Cardi B was in the wrong? Because Cardi B, we know Cardi B has her faults. Like, she ain't perfect. She's not perfect. But Offset is definitely the villain in this situation. And do you think the vlogger is wrong? You think the vlogger should apologize to Cardi B? Like, come on. Or you think the girlfriend is wrong? Because honestly, I feel like, and Offset, another thing he doing wrong, why are you giving your girlfriend, like, you giving her leeway to disrespect your wife, quote unquote, the mother of your children. So it's like, that's just gonna make it trouble for you. Like, he becoming future number 2. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification bells. I will talk to y'all later on tonight.